There are 3 keys to spirituality. One in each one of these domains. The first one, open-heartedness. Openness to all feelings without judgment. Okay? Pretty typical. Next is open-mindedness. Openness to multiple hypotheses, especially those that we don't live with, new ones, without judgment. This is where most people in our culture get stuck. Because here's what happens. They ask the question, I don't understand this, therefore it's not true. I have never experienced it, so it can't possibly be true. I'm 50 or 60 years old and I haven't had one of those experiences, so the rest of these people must be delusional. They're hallucinating. This is what brings spiritual experience into the realm of mysticism. Now, by mysticism, I don't mean magic. I don't mean witchery or whatever. Mysticism, by definition, asserts the attaining of truths through intuition, intuition being learning something without the conscious use of reasoning. So when we talk about the mystical experience of spirituality, it truly is. By definition, we learn something without reason. No one can get into this openness to spiritual experience through understanding first. It's impossible. Third, here's what happens. When you open-hearted, what opens that's so powerful is love. But this is not love like an emotion. It's not love like a commitment, like I love you. This is love like the Greeks described it, agape, the love of God, the love of the divine, that expansive, all-encompassing, compassionate love and connection to life. When we are open-minded, we open a truth. Now, this is not truth like right or wrong or good or bad. Mahatma Gandhi talks about the satyagraha, the truth force. It was the foundation of his non-violent approach to life and activism. And what it is we have a built-in truth force that is a gut reaction to whenever worth and dignity are violated. And all of you felt that when you saw George Floyd lose his life at the hands of violence. That's the truth force. It's in everyone. It may get damaged, it may get suppressed, but it's the moral foundation in our being. Third, finally, open-handedness. Openness to reaching out to give help or to get help without judgment, again and again. It gets slapped, it gets humiliated, it gets spit on. I learned the lesson, I stick it out again. And I stick it out again. That action of open-handedness opens faith. And this is not faith like a belief. We're not talking about that. This is faith like an action. I talk with you at length, but our brains are wired for the faith experience. I'll give you an example. Every one of you go to bed at night with 100% faith that you're going to wake up in the next morning. You step out of the door of your house in the morning, you have 100% faith that you're not going to fly off the face of the earth because we're whirling around at 25,000 miles an hour. There are hundreds of things every day that our mind has to take care of out of awareness. That's why we have this faith process built into us. And it gives us the opportunity to live like this. By jumping across a chasm with no guarantee that we're going to make it to the other side, and no guarantee of what we're going to find when we get there. That's living with faith. And when people live with this, and we train people to take on projects like this, it truly, believe it or not, it is a faith to move mountains.